Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are. This is a tutorial showing you how to use Linearity curve to create graphics. So you start by opening the program. Once it's open, you can close the taskbar, press Command N to bring up a new document. You can either pick landscape or portrait, which is in the top middle of the toolbar on the first page. I picked A3, and this is just a rundown of the tools. You have the vector tools, which you can turn graphic into illustrate to vector, or you can do it photo vector and whatnot. But I've started by going to the assets panel, photos, where you can import your own photos to work from, your own files to work from, and so on and so forth. You can upload graphics for Unsplash, which is a website which allows you to pick free domain license images to create. So you press M on the keyboard to bring up the rectangle tool. Top tool is V, which is the move tool, which you can move it around. A for the direct selection tool, or anchor point selection tool, which allows you to manipulate curves. If you press Shift on the keyboard, you can manipulate these on either point. P for the pen tool. If you click and drag, you can create linear lines or curves. You can adjust the brush, which also creates a vector, or the paintbrush, which also creates a vector with different stroke opacities, and it joins the points. Then what I've done now is I've selected A on the keyboard to bring up the vector points. Then I've used the move tool to move the graphic from one shape to the rectangle. You need to select the objects and join them together. If you use the add on the Pathfinder tool, or the minus, you can delete areas. T for the text tool. You can draw a text box, which allows you to create text. You can change the point size, the font, and the style of it within the dialog box on the right hand side of the screen. You can also adjust this box to create different shapes. The same sort of thing as in InDesign, align it, or align it to the left, align it to the right, or center it. Then you have the scissor tool. You have to press A on the keyboard to bring up the points. Click the selected points. Select these 2 points and then press delete to delete the objects. You'll delete the objects entirely. The eraser tool to delete areas within vectors. The move tool, which you can use to move the artboard, or you can press space on the spacebar button to move the artboard whilst clicking and dragging. Zoom tool, or you can press Command plus or Command minus to zoom in and zoom out. And last but not least, you have the color palette. The top one is fill, the bottom one is stroke. So select an object, change the fill and stroke. You're not able to see it here. This is also the color palette, which you can add colors to using hexadecimals or RGB codes, red, green, and blue, or CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. And there you have it, a tutorial showing you how to use linear curves, primary functions.